going, peeps? This is Nola here, and today I'm going to be reviewing a Skyrim mod called Dragon's Keep. Now, this is one of my favourite expansions for the Skyrim world, just due to its location alone. It's such a good place to just relax for a little bit if you're going on an adventure, and it's in a place where you can just easily go out and go get more resources if you're playing on a survival mode, and it's literally in the centre of Skyrim. There's some dungeons nearby and stuff like that, so it's easy to get around. And I just like the player home, really. Most of it's just to do with this big area here. This is like I kind of want to say Hogwarts-esque version in Skyrim, because it's yeah, once you see, we'll go in there and you'll see it looks quite a lot like you would think Hogwarts would look in Skyrim. But it does add quite a good area to it, and I think it works well. You know, it's pretty lore friendly considering all the magic and stuff. But yeah, so I don't want to explore that bit first because that bit's quite big, and this bit, I don't know, it just makes a good player home anyway. So this was the recent addition in the, I think it was 1.7 update they did, and it basically added this quite well done player home, actually, quite thoroughly done player home, and it works quite well, I think, in the area. The only thing I would say is that if you're making a player home, I wouldn't put it in such an open space. Like, just for an area that you can go to relax, like to keep all your resources in and stuff like that, yeah, you could have it in this area. But for a player home that you need to be in all the time, like something you're putting your major resources in, like your crafting materials and weapons and stuff like that, it's in quite a discreet area, and I don't know if I like that too much. Some of you guys might like that, but it just makes it difficult to have to travel such long distances to go places. Yeah, so if you need vital resources, it's kind of hard to get around. But it does look quite nice, and I'll stop yabbering on now and go inside. You've already seen the stables and stuff like that. They're all pretty cool. But the horses, I think the horses are pretty bugged, so you can't actually get them out of the stables, which is unfortunate. But as you can see, you come in here, you can see how fully fledged this is. The mod author really outdone themselves with this. Oh, okay, and I'm glitching everywhere. But yeah, the mod author really outdid themselves with this. Mostly because of all the... Look at this tiny house right here. Look at how... Like, that is so fledged out. It's so cool. All these tiny things. It just looks so amazing. Like, there's all these children's beds and stuff like that. It just looks really fully fleshed out. And they've obviously taken a lot of time with it, and it's really paid off, definitely. I mean, look, that's literally the Emperor's ship just shrunk down and used as an ornament. That is amazing. But yeah, you come up here, and I keep falling through the stairs. There are some issues, some bugs, but it mostly doesn't matter. So this is obviously the master bedroom. It looks kind of nice. I would like there to be more storage areas. I think the armory is the only thing it's missing, really. I quite like the rest of it, and I guess there's drawers and end tables and stuff like that you can store your stuff in, but there's no just like place primarily for armor and weapons and stuff like that, which is kind of disappointing, but I still like it anyway. So you have this big dining table. I hope I can actually sit. Yeah, I can actually sit down on this. That'll be a first, because there's so many mods that I just go in and they put all these chairs around dining tables, and it just doesn't work. Your character physically can't get in there, but yeah, obviously you can. So yeah, this is quite a pretty nice area. There's some lighting issues, and I guess they kind of glitch the carpets out a bit, but you know, that's to be expected. It's quite a big mod, and this is still in a beta stage, which is surprising actually. When I found out about it, I thought it was all done, but clearly not. It is still only in beta stage. So yeah, it's looking pretty good considering this is only the, whatever I said before, 1.7 update. Yeah, it is looking pretty good. Wow, I haven't actually thoroughly searched all through this mod yet, because I've been doing other stuff in the game, like the Beyond Skyrim Bruma update that came out. I've been playing through that. That's really cool as well. So I haven't really had time for the smaller mods in the game, but this looks amazing. This little office area that you have, the kitchen as well, it's all new textures and stuff like that, all the marble and the stoves and stuff like that. It looks amazing. All the little clutter that's around. It's really well made. That's all I'm going to say. It's really well made. and it's a decent player home. I think this would be in one of my top five player homes if I were ever going to do one of those videos, which I'm not, so don't expect one of those. But this is definitely in one of my personal top 5s mostly because of the expansions and the others, and my game is glitching out. So yeah, if there's a bit of lag, bear with me. But it does look pretty cool. Okay, so I'll stop wasting time with this because it is good, but there's more stuff to be done. Because I did a pre-recording of this video to see how long it would take. Yeah, you've got quite a video ahead of you. Hopefully I'll be able to edit it down. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, but yeah. And there's just a casual puddle of blood, you know, just
the gods gave you 2 hands, and you used them both for your weapon. I can respect that. What's the hurry?
I wanted to kill
Hey, watch it!
Oh, okay. Okay,
no,
now my guards are against me. I just wanted to kill her just to show off my new sword as well. It's pretty cool. Okay, we'll go into this area. The Dragon's Keep Academy. Oh, they also added a few more things in the mod as well. They added baby dragons, dragon's nests, and they have docile dragons as well, so the ones that just fly around. Even the introduction into this room is just amazing. Look at that dragon. That looks so cool. And there are guards as well. You have personal guards, even though they don't do very much. If a dragon attacks, they basically just go through like the casual stage of what guards in Skyrim do, where they just kind of look at you to sort the dragon out. But yeah, they're all right. Yeah, so Hogwarts-esque, definitely. There are some new NPCs here as well, obviously.
I'd better get
And this
going.
also works as a orphanage. So yeah, it adds a new dialogue with children, where you can say, you can make them come here. Even if they're not orphans, you can just go up to them and they can come here, and it treats it as like a player home. And once they're here, you can use them as long as they're not previously already in Dragon's Keep, then you can actually use them as followers, which I think is kind of cool, but I don't really want a kid following me around because they're really annoying and the repetitive dialogue just makes me want to kill myself. But yeah, it's a good addition nonetheless. There's obviously some thrones here. Yeah, sit, watch all the kids eat, I guess. Sure, why not? Go for it. This is kind of the menial area, like, you have to fill all this out with books and stuff, and it's kind of a bit tedious, but yeah. I mean, the NPCs seem to really work with it. There are a few mods that I downloaded for Fallout 4 recently, and the NPCs just don't work with them. Like, their walking patterns, that's what I was going to say, they all end up in one place, but the NPCs seem to really fit with the different architecture that's around. They seem to know where they're going, and they're not just walking into walls all the time like most NPCs do. But yeah, I'm just going to go into this area. Like I said, I'm just as surprised as you guys for any of this, because I haven't actually gone on throughout the whole thing. I've gone around the outer skirts, like the Dragon's Nest and stuff like that, but all this inner bit, there's quite a few rooms, so I haven't been in all of them. So we come in here. This is the inner hall. So this is mostly the guard barracks and stuff like that.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sorthol anyway? It's a place for Nord dead, not your weird experiments.
Alright, okay, and there's the kitchen down here as well, which I think is really cool. I don't know how I feel about a Khajiit cooking my food, considering they're covered in fur, but we'll go with it for now. I like all this as well. This is all newly added, all the spits and stuff like that, all the spinning cookers. They look really good. Oh, you have the knife stands. Wow. Looks really awesome. I'm impressed with this, definitely. It's definitely, I keep it on here most of the time, because I found it, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty cool, and I haven't actually had a chance to go through it yet, but it does look pretty awesome. I think if you go up to one of these servants, they do cook for you, but I don't really want to go through all the dialogue, because they take
one of the guards said he saw a mage
time,
appear at
they're
the
all
thin air.
newly
Claimed it was one of those
like
Sijic
There's
monks.
some food that you can take, so
Man's been hitting the
if you
skooma,
get low on health, you just come in here and, yeah, take the food. I think that's it. From down here, this just, yeah. So now we come into the dormitory. Now, this is by far the most impressive area of this expansion. It's so amazing. Look, okay, we're gonna go in this little castle, right?
Yes?
Look at this tiny castle. It's amazing. This little playset thing. You can actually go inside of it. I think it shrinks your character down, which is kind of annoying. Sometimes you get stuck like that. Oh no, it doesn't. I thought it did. No, it doesn't. You just walk through the walls, apparently. But yeah, you have a little throne in here. You can go up to the top. It does make your game lag a little bit. The chest in here. Yeah, looks really cool. Most thing that impresses me about this mod is the way they've shrunk. They just get random things, just shrink them down and use them as like child's play sets, things that they would actually, you know, have as toys in like a Fable-esque world. I think it's pretty cool. The Kids Know Magic as well. That comes more down to the Hogwarts expansion, but yeah. Because this does link with the Hogwarts one as well. When you download it, you have to download the Hogwarts expansion with it.
Huh?
So this is why they learn magic and stuff like that.
Need something?
I think it looks pretty good. Unfortunately, you can't have the magic ones as your followers, like, you know, most people would want. You know, the children that are somewhat trained in combat. But no, you just get the boring ones. And you can only change their clothes, and they can't carry weapons, so that's great. But yeah. We have a little theatre here. Don't know what this is. This is a door that doesn't open. Mystic door. But yeah. A little horse and cart. Pretty cool. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I haven't been here yet. Oh, another little house. That's pretty... Wait, I can go in there?
You want to ask
Get out
me
of my way,
something?
Indigo. I want to go in the little house. Oh, you can't go in.
If you need anything else, just ask.
The little cows. Look at the little cows. And the little horses. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Wow. It's actually like a proper doll's house. That's so cool. Wow. The mod authors definitely outdone themselves with this mod. I mean, this is just amazing. Right, okay. We'll go into the private quarters now, because this is the bit that most players are going to want to be in most of the time, and you'll see why, and I see why as well, because I'm in here most of the time as well. So now we come to the private quarters. So this is basically, I don't really want to say another player home. This was what would have been the player home before the expansion, but it kind of doesn't function as a player home because it's not the sort of place you just come to live in, because they're just random beds everywhere, and it's just a bit off the rails, let's say, for a... Okay, they've tried to make a triple bed here, but it clearly hasn't worked. So yeah, another reason why this doesn't function too much to play at home, but it is a cool little private area just to come down, maybe store some of your stuff in. This functions as a mirror, which is pretty cool. We've got a little mirror here. Yeah. Little hot tub. You can go in the hot tub. Even though you can't. Oh no, you can sit down in it. You can sit down in the hot tub. It's pretty nice. Chill out.
A king relaxing in his castle.
Oh, yeah. Inigo knows it. Right. Okay. I'm not going to try and set anyone on fire this time. Now this is one of my favourite areas. Right out the back. And here we come to the balcony swimming pool. And yes, your followers do get into their underwear, which, yeah. If you have a female follower and you're a guy, you know, it kind of works, especially with Serana. Yeah. So this is the rooftop, I'll say, swimming pool. Look at that. Look at that sunset. That's amazing.
The sky is beautiful.
Yeah, you're right, Inigo, it is. So this is another swimming pool, functions as a swimming pool. Unfortunately, your follower doesn't automatically undress themselves like it does for some of the swimming pools that are in different mods. Which is kind of unfortunate, because you have to, you know, dress up and then redress yourself all the time, but yeah, apart from that. Oh, and these mats are pretty cool too. You can actually sit on them. I mean, it kind of bugs out a little bit if you're in first person, but it does look pretty cool. And your followers will interact with the mats as well, so you'll come up here and they'll be led down. Oh, another thing I forgot, you can actually use this as a a follower beacon, I guess. They kind
Let's
of
move faster.
you can gather them here, which I think is
It's
pretty
not
cool. It's
great for my
another
skin, if you know what I mean.
add-on though for the mod, and I don't have enough room because I have so many mods. So I'll have to show that another time, but it does look pretty cool if you have all your followers in here and they just kind of wander around and interact with everything like they would. But yeah, you have the sunbathing areas where your follower lays down and then you can lay down. Again, it does kind of bug out a little bit because, yeah, it looks like I'm stood up, but or I can just lay like in an odd position. That looks pretty cool. I might actually use that as a screenshot. Thumbnail. Hold on. Yeah, nice. Right. So yeah, I think that just about does it for this mod, guys. I mean, this is just amazing. Oh yeah, I'm flying. Sweet. We have a little flying pole. Looks amazing. But yeah. So that does it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you want to become a peep. Super cringy, but sure. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at novlacane_peeps. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!